Hey guys, I wanted to make this video. This video was inspired by this particular post about a person who's going to a store to buy comic books. He sees people playing Magic, and then essentially, you can read it here, he makes fun of Magic players by saying that they are fantasy, it's low tech, it's like a sex orgy. No one should play Magic in the public. Playing Magic at the store destroys the store, when in fact it probably is the only source of income keeping the store lights on. But anyway, he goes on a tirade on Yelp about how sucky Magic players are. And this got me to the topic of sometimes I see Magic players who hate other Magic players. And this really upsets me. It's like we all do a nerdy activity that we know is nerdy, and no matter how much good media you throw at Magic, it'll still be a nerdy activity. And when I grew up and I was in middle school and I was in high school, Magic was beyond nerdy. That was like the nerdiest activity you could possibly do outside of Dungeons and Dragons. I was not popular in middle school, and I was not popular in high school, but when I went to college, I stopped playing Magic because I became popular, and then I had Friday night events to go to. To give you a little background, I taught 500 students as an undergrad teaching assistant. I did 14 orientation groups. I was on stage in front of hundreds of people every summer, like every other week. So I had a lot of friends who I love to death, and I still love them even today. But I was popular in college, and for someone who was not popular in high school and middle school to become really popular in college, I had over 2,000 Facebook friends. Out of that 2,000, I probably friended 75 of them, or maybe 125 of them. The rest of them friended me, and I just clicked pretty much add. I'd still have over 2,000. I think I had like 2,500 at one point before people stopped using Facebook. But then I went to grad school. In grad school, I was head of my fraternity, which is it's a nice fraternity. I'll just say that, right? But at no sense did I feel like I was better than someone else. I was better than a peer or a classmate, or just because you're popular or you have friends who are with you at the locals or friends sitting at the dining hall does not make you better than the guy sitting alone at the dining hall. In fact, it makes you worse if you don't ask the person sitting alone to sit with you. I absolutely believe that. With the bottom of my heart, I believe that. We have been treated poorly, and then once we're in a position to treat a new player well, to not shark them, to not call a judge on them for like a common mistake, to give them a takesy backsy, to help them out learn the game, to give them some, I speak personally to myself. That's on me. If a new player is not having a good time in Magic, I will go out of my way, and I will even lose a game or a match to them if we're paired up. And I've done that. I truly, truly believe that if we are this community and we are to grow and we are to be better than the butt cracks, the crack game, we are to be better than the cheating, the stealing, and all of that stuff, we need to do it together, all of us, and we need to help each other. So that dude with the anime sleeves and that dude with the playmat, which might not be appropriate, that is the last guy I want to make fun of. That is the last, person I want to isolate. That is the last. And I've met these people before, and they're good people. Heart to heart, we should help other Magic players any way possible. And a lot of times just saying, hey, do you want to sit and play EDH with me? Hey, do you want to borrow my EDH deck? That means so much to them. And I don't know, this is sappy. I don't want to keep going.